Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like you are aging faster than you should? Like time is speeding up, leaving you feeling more tired, less sharp, and just not quite yourself. Even when you try to do everything right, it's a frustrating feeling. Isn't it, to wake up with aches you didn't have yesterday? To forget names that used to come so easily? Or to simply lack the energy for things you once loved? We often blame time itself, or genetics. But what if I told you that some of the biggest culprits are not outside forces at all, but rather quiet, unassuming habits we engage in every single day, often without even realizing their true impact? These are not dramatic lifestyle choices, but subtle daily patterns that, over time, subtly chip away at our vitality, making us age faster than nature intended. They are the hidden accelerators, quietly pushing us towards a more weary, less vibrant version of ourselves. In this video, we are going to pull back the curtain on 5 of these seemingly innocent daily habits. We will explore how they subtly undermine your health, energy, and mental sharpness. And most importantly, we will talk about simple, actionable steps you can take to reverse their effects and reclaim your youthful vigor. So, if you are ready to uncover these surprising truths and start feeling truly younger from the inside out, stay with me. Watch to the very end, because there is something waiting for you that might just be the most surprising revelation of all. So, let's dive right in. And the first habit we need to talk about, one that is perhaps the most insidious because it often feels unavoidable in our busy world, is the silent, relentless burden of chronic stress and worry. Now, when I say stress, I am not just talking about the big, dramatic life events, though those certainly contribute. I am talking about the constant low hum of anxiety about daily tasks, the endless worrying about things we cannot control, the pressure we put on ourselves, or the feeling that we are always rushing against the clock. Think about Martha, who spends hours each day fretting over her children's financial woes, or John, who is constantly worried about the state of the world, unable to simply relax and enjoy a quiet evening. Their faces are etched with worry lines, their shoulders always tense, and they often complain of feeling perpetually exhausted. Far beyond their years, when we are under constant stress, our bodies release a hormone called cortisol. In short bursts, cortisol is helpful, giving us that fight or flight energy to deal with immediate danger. But when it is constantly circulating in our system due to chronic worry, it starts to wreak havoc. Imagine a car engine constantly running at high RPMs. It is going to wear out much faster, isn't it? That is what chronic stress does to your body. It fuels inflammation throughout your body, which is a key driver of aging and disease. It suppresses your immune system, making you more susceptible to illnesses. It can elevate blood sugar, impact blood pressure, disrupt your sleep cycles, and even shrink the parts of your brain responsible for memory and decision-making. Your skin can lose its elasticity and develop more wrinkles. Your hair might thin or gray prematurely, and your energy levels plummet, leaving you feeling drained and older than your chronological age. This constant state of alert means your body never truly gets to rest, repair, and rejuvenate itself. It is like constantly running a marathon without ever stopping to recover. So, how do we begin to untangle ourselves from this constant state of alert that is prematurely aging us? It starts with recognizing its presence, and then, very gently, introducing small shifts. One of the most powerful tools is mindfulness, even if it is just for a few minutes a day. You do not need to sit cross-legged on a mountaintop. Simply taking a few deep, slow breaths, focusing entirely on the sensation of your breath coming in and going out, can calm your nervous system. Try it right now. Inhale slowly for a count of 4. Hold for 4. Exhale slowly for 6. Do this just a few times. You will be surprised how quickly it can shift your internal state. Another simple yet profoundly effective practice is regular, gentle movement. You do not need to become a gym enthusiast overnight. A daily walk around the block, a session of gentle stretching, or even spending time gardening can release endorphins, those natural feel-good chemicals, and help to metabolize stress hormones. Think of it as a physical release for mental tension. Setting boundaries is another crucial step. Learning to say no to requests that overextend you, or delegating tasks, can significantly reduce your daily stress load. It is okay to prioritize your peace. Also, consider limiting your exposure to constant negative news cycles. While staying informed is important, endless consumption of distressing information only feeds the worry monster. Try setting a specific time for news, and then switch it off. Connecting with nature, even just sitting in a park or by a window watching the trees, can have a remarkably calming effect. And finally, if worries feel overwhelming, do not hesitate to talk to someone you trust. Whether it is a friend, a family member, or a professional, sometimes just articulating what is on your mind can lighten the burden. Remember, managing stress is not about eliminating it entirely, but about developing healthy coping mechanisms so it does not control you and accelerate your aging process. Now that we have shed some light on the hidden dangers of chronic stress and how simple shifts can begin to turn back the clock, let's move on to another incredibly common habit that silently accelerates aging, often right under our very noses: poor sleep. Beyond stress. One of the most overlooked habits that quietly adds years to our appearance and vitality is consistently poor sleep. You might think being tired is just a normal part of aging, but a chronic lack of quality sleep does so much more than make you feel groggy. Our bodies are incredibly sophisticated machines, and sleep is their essential maintenance and repair cycle. It is when your brain cleans out toxins accumulated during the day, consolidates memories, and processes emotions. It is when your body repairs damaged cells, produces essential hormones, and strengthens your immune system. Imagine a car that never gets an oil change or a tune-up. It is going to break down much faster. The same applies to your body without adequate restorative sleep. When you consistently shortchange yourself on sleep, you are inviting a whole host of aging accelerators. Your skin cannot repair itself as effectively, leading to more wrinkles and a dull complexion. Your metabolism slows down, making weight management harder. Your immune system weakens, leaving you vulnerable. Your cognitive function declines, leading to brain fog, difficulty concentrating, and memory lapses that make you feel much older than you are. You might even find yourself more irritable, anxious, and less resilient to daily challenges. Think of someone like Mrs. Davis, who prides herself on getting by with just 5 hours of sleep a night. While she might feel productive in the moment, her constant fatigue, forgetfulness, and frequent colds tell a different story about her body's true age. So, how do we reclaim the rejuvenating power of a good night's sleep? The first step is to prioritize it, just as you would any important appointment. Try to establish a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends. Going to bed and waking up at roughly the same time every day helps regulate your body's internal clock. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for sleep: dark, quiet, and cool. Block out light with blackout curtains. Use earplugs if needed. And set your thermostat to a comfortable, slightly cool temperature. Develop a calming winding down routine in the hour before bed. This means no screens, no TV, no phone, no tablet, as the blue light they emit can disrupt melatonin production, the hormone that tells your body it is time to sleep. Instead, try reading a physical book, listening to calming music, taking a warm bath, or practicing gentle stretches. Avoid heavy meals, caffeine, and alcohol too close to bedtime, as they can all interfere with sleep quality. Even just adding an extra 30 minutes to your sleep time each night can make a profound difference to how you feel and how your body ages. Beyond stress and sleep, there is another area where many of us unknowingly invite accelerated aging into our lives. And that is right there, on our dinner plates. We are talking about a diet high in processed foods and sugar. In our fast-paced world, it is so easy to grab convenience foods, packaged snacks, sugary drinks, pre-made meals, without fully realizing the impact they have on our internal machinery. These foods are often stripped of vital nutrients, packed with unhealthy fats, artificial ingredients, and, most damagingly, excessive amounts of sugar. Imagine fueling your sophisticated body with low-grade fuel. It might run for a while, but it will inevitably lead to breakdowns and premature wear and tear. When you consume a lot of sugar and refined carbohydrates, your blood sugar spikes, leading to inflammation throughout your body. This chronic inflammation damages cells, tissues, and organs, accelerating the aging process at a cellular level. Sugar also directly contributes to something called glycation, where sugar molecules attach to proteins and fats, forming advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. Ironically, these AGEs damage collagen and elastin, the very proteins that keep your skin firm and youthful, leading to wrinkles and sagging. Furthermore, a diet heavy in processed foods often lacks the fiber and beneficial nutrients needed to support a healthy gut microbiome, which is now understood to be crucial for overall health, immunity, and even mood. Think of someone like Mr. Johnson, who starts his day with sugary cereal, snacks on biscuits and crisps, and opts for takeaway meals. He often feels sluggish, his skin looks dull, and he battles with fluctuating energy levels. All signs of an internal system struggling to cope with a suboptimal diet. So, what is the antidote? It is simpler than you might think. Focus on eating whole, real foods. Make your plate colorful with a variety of fresh fruits and vegetables. These are packed with antioxidants that combat cellular damage. Choose lean proteins like chicken, fish, beans, and lentils, which provide the building blocks for muscle and repair. Incorporate healthy fats from avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil, which are essential for brain health and reducing inflammation. Start reading food labels and become aware of hidden sugars in seemingly savory foods. Try cooking more meals at home, where you have control over the ingredients. Even making small swaps, like choosing water over sugary drinks, or a piece of fruit over a processed snack, can accumulate into significant anti-aging benefits over time. It is not about deprivation. It is about nourishing your body with the fuel it needs to thrive and stay youthful. Our bodies were designed for movement, yet in our modern world, another subtle habit has crept in, one that weakens us from the inside out, not moving enough. For many of us, our days are filled with prolonged periods of sitting, at the breakfast table, in the car, at a desk, in front of the television. This sedentary lifestyle might seem harmless, but it is a major accelerator of aging. When you do not move, your muscles begin to atrophy, meaning they waste away. A process known as sarcopenia. Your bones become weaker, increasing the risk of osteoporosis. Your circulation slows, meaning less oxygen and nutrients reach your cells and organs. Your joints become stiff and achy, making every movement feel like a chore. Your metabolism slows down, making it easier to gain weight and harder to lose it. All of these factors contribute to a feeling of being older, less capable, and less energetic. It is a classic case of use it or lose it. Imagine Mrs. Peterson, who used to love dancing but now spends most of her day on the sofa. She finds climbing stairs exhausting. Her joints constantly ache, and she has lost much of her former strength and flexibility. All because her body has adapted to a lack of movement, aging her prematurely. The good news is that reversing the effects of a sedentary lifestyle does not require joining a marathon. It is about integrating more movement into your daily life. The simplest and most effective step is to break up long periods of sitting. Set a timer to remind yourself to stand up, stretch, or walk around for a few minutes every hour. Incorporate regular low-impact exercise that you enjoy. This could be a daily brisk walk around your neighborhood, swimming, cycling, gardening, or even dancing to your favorite music in the living room. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate activity most days of the week. Also, consider incorporating some form of strength training, even if it is just bodyweight exercises like squats using a chair for support, wall push-ups, or lifting light weights. Building and maintaining muscle mass is incredibly important for staying strong, independent, and for supporting a healthy metabolism as you age. Find activities that bring you joy and make movement a natural, enjoyable part of your day, rather than a chore. Finally, there is one habit so basic, so fundamental, that it is often completely overlooked. Yet its absence can quietly and profoundly age every cell in your body: chronic dehydration. We are constantly losing water through breathing, sweating, and bodily functions. And if we do not replenish it consistently, our bodies start to suffer. As we age, our sense of thirst often diminishes, meaning we might not feel thirsty even when our bodies are crying out for water. Every single cell, tissue, and organ in your body relies on water to function properly. When you are dehydrated, even mildly, your skin can lose its elasticity and look duller, making wrinkles more pronounced. Your cognitive function can suffer, leading to brain fog, difficulty concentrating, and even memory issues, making you feel mentally older. Your digestion can slow down, leading to constipation. Your joints can become less lubricated and more prone to pain. Your energy levels plummet, and you might experience headaches, dizziness, and fatigue. Imagine a plant that is not watered enough. It wilts, looks tired, and its leaves lose their vibrancy. Your body responds in a similar way. Think of Mr. Green, who always complains of feeling tired and having dry skin, yet rarely drinks anything besides a cup of tea or coffee in the morning. His symptoms are classic signs of persistent, low-grade dehydration that is aging him from the inside out. The solution here is wonderfully simple. Drink more water. Make it a conscious habit throughout your day. Carry a reusable water bottle with you and sip from it regularly. Do not wait until you feel thirsty, as that is often a sign you are already a little dehydrated. Set reminders on your phone if you need to. Many people find it easier to drink water if it is flavored with slices of fruit like lemon, cucumber, or berries, or even a splash of juice. Start your day with a large glass of water before you even have your tea or coffee. Remember that some drinks like coffee and alcohol can be dehydrating, so balance them with extra water. Pay attention to foods with high water content, like fruits and vegetables, which contribute to your overall hydration. By consistently providing your body with the water it needs, you are literally plumping up your cells, improving circulation, aiding detoxification, and keeping your body running smoothly, helping you look and feel years younger. We have talked about the quiet but powerful impact of chronic stress, how much our sleep truly matters, the hidden dangers in processed foods and sugar, the essential need for movement, and the often forgotten importance of staying hydrated. Now, I know hearing about these habits might feel a bit overwhelming, like another list of things to worry about. But here is the surprising truth I promised you at the beginning. The revelation that can truly change everything. The very habits that are subtly aging you are also the most powerful levers you have to reverse that process and reclaim your vitality. It is not about perfection. It is about progress, about awareness. Every single small step you take, every conscious choice to breathe deeply, to get to bed a little earlier, to choose an apple over a cookie, to take a short walk, or to simply drink a glass of water, is not just about not aging faster. It is about actively turning back the clock, about feeling more energetic, thinking more clearly, and enjoying life with greater zest. This is not about grand overhauls overnight. It is about planting seeds of wellness, one tiny, consistent habit at a time. Imagine how much better you will feel just a few weeks from now if you commit to one or two of these changes. Your body, your mind, and your spirit will thank you. You have more control over how you age than you might ever have believed. The power to slow down the hands of time, to literally feel and look younger, lies in your daily choices. It is a secret that has been right under your nose all along. I would love to hear from you. Which of these habits resonated with you the most? What is one small change you are ready to make today? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could inspire someone else on their journey to feeling younger and more vibrant. And if you found this video helpful, if it sparked something in you, please give it a thumbs up. A like helps more people discover this important information. And if you have not already, consider subscribing to our channel. We are here to bring you more practical, uplifting advice to help you live your best life at every age. Remember, the journey to a more vibrant you starts right now, with these small, conscious choices. Embrace them, enjoy them, and celebrate every step of progress. You are capable of living a life filled with energy, clarity, and joy. No matter your age, live your best life. Embrace every moment and keep shining brightly.